is your struggle?
Well, she's all set up, huh? You all set up, Sabrina, for your party, your mixer, Friday mixers. We're all set up, and nobody's here except Tex showed up so far. Now, see, I went to a lot of trouble. Went to a lot of trouble for Sabrina, so people could come and see Sabrina and visit with Sabrina. Right? Here's Sabrina. Sabrina's mixer. Sabrina's Friday mixers. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Bean. Look at it from here. That's pretty cool looking, huh? Her house. Her Friday mixer party house. Go rouse those people up. Tell them that we got a party going on.
This planet is ideal. Our people have rejoiced in the good fortune that has guided us to this hospitable land.
You know, we got to practice Space Cowboys.
Yeah.
Well,
When we rehearse over.
look at his tail. Look at his tail.
When we rehearse over at your house, that's when we do the serious rehearsals.
Jamming.
This is about jamming and partying.
Understood.
Yeah.
Getting started a little bit too late for me.
Well,
Got to get more fixed tripod mounts where you can just push it up, huh? Nice fire. What the hell is that?
just wood.
Little metal box or something?
That's the barbecue. One of the barbecues.
Is it a metal box? Cool.
Well, here, that's a barbecue.
Oh, okay. I just couldn't see the bottom part of it.
Yeah. See, that's the stand, and then there's the barbecue,
Oh, okay. I just looked
and
at the
there's the grates to go in there. Yeah, look at these grates.
Tripod mount. I have
Look at
tripods,
these.
but
High-end,
yeah.
nice stuff.
I have tripods, but I don't have that little mount that I put my iPhone in.
Huh.
We record everything and said everything is They're nice bongos. They're brand new. They're virginal. They weren't even used. They still have the label on them. Nice, huh? Like $150 bongos for $40.
Let's go.
Never used.
Hey Ronnie, if you go get by the the pawn shop. Check this thing out they have on the table. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's got a lot of freaking to plug shit in.
Yeah.
And it's a huge, not that, but it
Hey,
has
Daddy.
things that it looks like it goes on a rack.
What brand is it?
I've heard of it, but it's not a brand that I'm not that familiar with.
Tascam?
I don't know what the hell it is. I don't see nothing on the other three sides to do anything except for all this shit that.
Plugins.
So it might be just a freaking battery. Who know? I don't know what the hell it is, but they want probably nothing for it.
Hey, Daddy.
They must have thought, well, try this before you leave. This is that Madam X.
Yeah. You need to make a checklist, Ronnie, that includes the charger. So it doesn't have to be totally set up. No problem. You just do everything well. Let's get the base and then drum stuff laid down. We can lay shit like that on it too, and then we'll do our own live thing on it. We gotta prepare to travel as two. Won't be making any money.
What now?
Well, we have to be prepared to travel outside of this area too. So we need to start laying down the bass and the drum lines.
I got that stuck
I'm
on that
losing
song.
money. I'm already, every time I play one of those things, it's down.
Well, here, try this. It's Madam X. Almost 33%. They only had it in pre-roll though. I didn't like what they had in grams.
It's very nice. Very nice.
That's not my lighter, that's your lighter, isn't it?
Oh, that's nice. Bruce.
Yeah.
Obrigado. Muchas gracias.
Yeah, it's almost 33%.
Ronnie.
I don't know where my lighter. Oh, it's in my thing right there.
You guys ought to get sustainable lighters.
I have a bunch of them, but I don't have the right Zippo. I wanted the.
No, I don't mean Zippo. I mean the gas ones that you put the butane. They're really
Oh, yeah.
expensive. You get them at terrible hurts too. Gas ones. Where you get those, remember that big orange thing I have? That's what that guy bought. That's nice, Brucey. Oh. So you make me a boo, huh? Double. Well, it's all good, Ronnie, because just coming over and singing that one song and hanging out.
Yeah.
It's okay when
To avoid this neighborhood.
I tell you, I got a yes.
2 Fridays ago, Friday the 13th.
It's Friday the 13th.
No, it's
No,
not.
this is not Friday the 13th.
Last month was the Friday the 13th.
2 Fridays ago was Friday the 13th.
I
Right.
had a hard time, man. Moving that
And
thing.
then we wrote this song because
Did you?
he got mad.
Did I write it with you?
No,
I screamed at him. That's why I wrote the song.
Oh, okay.
Friday the 13th. Bad day. And plus it was a full moon. Remember, it was a blood moon that night.
I sleep well on the blood moon. On the other moons, I don't sleep.
well, I don't know what you might teach me. Oh, oops, I messed it up. Okay. I don't know what you might teach me. I don't know if you might preach me. I might not know anything. at all.
Reggae. It's got reggae. We can do that.
You know I have this song to sing.
I could double sing it.
To you it may not mean anything
This is good.
at all.
I like it. I can sing reggae. We can do that.
Now people say life is for to learn, but pure knowledge leaves my heart to yearn. And one thing I know, life has meaning. Life has its meaning, and its meaning's love. Life has its own meaning, and its meaning's love.
I got a harmonica. Two of them.
I can't whistle.
I can whistle, but I can't.
I used to when I was a kid.
That's in the set list.
One more.
It's in the set list because we got the reggae beat. We can even use the ukulele with it. I picked up the ukulele, by the way.
Yeah, I like it, and
I'll
that's
double
one of the
sing
more
it. I like
most
that.
personal songs you've ever written.
But
You know?
also,
So
the other
that's
thing
what
is-
made it good.
Yeah.
See, it has to come from here. Then it just doesn't mean nothing.
Of course, and such is the root of all the best songs.
Oh, the best songs.
So,
I agree.
You can I name that song just Boo?
Yeah, I don't care what you
Okay,
do.
we'll
It's
name
a
it
great
Boo.
song. I'll double on the vocals, and
Yeah.
we can either do a bass with it or do a ukulele, which I picked up.
The ukulele would be perfect for that song.
Man,
I picked up a I picked up a mint blue, which is my favorite color. Ukulele from Red. I can't remember her real name, but she's taken over as my favorite. It's a song. I like the lesser instruments, you know. I like the lesser instruments. Bruce, this is a time of night, and it's not scary. It's like real uplifting. It doesn't make me feel like I'm in the
yeah,
ground.
I'm impressed with it. I can't wait to see Flower on this.
So I got it at the.
Yeah, they just have $17 pre-rolls right now of this, but there is Flower out there. It just says that certain companies like to do these high-end ones.
That's a good sounding speaker over there, actually.
Get the pre-roll so
That automobile
it's
speaker.
$17, you know, then have all these buds sitting in certain containers.
Yes, check. We're gonna make that into a case.
23, 24 for a grand.
This little mini system.
This is different.
needs a better amp.
Different than Blue Magic, you know.
Hey, you want another one?
Yeah, the answer is no.
Yeah, it's like 2 to 3 hits and all of a sudden you're like,
Yeah, but it's
Wow.
a real nice, like, still feel active. I don't feel like
yeah,
sleepy.
it's a head, not a body.
I got plenty of body. I use the body medical stuff. Have you tried their own Gorilla Glue? It's pretty damn. I think it's actually better than the other companies.
Well, I think that Royal Gorilla is freaking amazing.
It's better. It's still got the
That
medical.
Royal Gorilla that I got last month, I got like an eighth of that last month.
I love it.
Lasted 2 days. I think I had a morning couple of bowls left
Yeah.
after 2 days. It was like,
I've been there.
oh my
Okay, so this speaker, oh, you can't even see it, but
when he doesn't have
Yeah.
anything to say,
so let's see, how would we make this an LPA speaker? Let's see. I guess, you know, what would be the way to go is to
smoking him out 3 or 4 times a day.
maybe give this a box like this and encapsulate the woofer.
Yeah, that,
Let these fire straight out. Yeah, I think so. I had these. You know what? Let's hear it that way. Turn that over. On this tripod. Jeez.
like 5 point something.
That when you get up 5, even 3, but for the really high quality samples, but for such a high quality sample,
And it's almost 33%. Almost.
that's the configuration. So,
Yeah.
so if we're firing the woofer into the reflecting zone here. All right, let's hear what that sounds like.
Yeah, which is always different, but this definitely is pretty good shit. But I could drive on it.
Yeah, because it's just like.
I feel like doing LSD.
All right, check.
Thank you, Bruce.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you. That's what I love about this.
That part about it, they're the short little ones. So it's not quite a gram. It's just under, it's like a bowl under a gram or something like that.
You know what's funny, guys and girls? People see me like I'm hanging out in the trailer park playing music, and they automatically go, "Oh my God!"
Checking 1, 2. Okay.
And they go, "God, that's all the criminals do." I said, "No, man, it's not like that at all."
It used to be years ago, this is a rough neighborhood, but I don't think it's a rough neighborhood anymore at all. I think it's just hardworking people.
Big Tex here.
I don't think
My
it's
Texas hat on.
either
Just want to tell a story.
retired people
Very interesting because a lot of people who know me think I'm crazy, and I'm in the right town. Crazy Town, USA, Ronnie. Crazy Town, USA.
Yeah, that's Param.
I feel at home, but I'm not crazy. I'm there, but I'm not insane legally. But I've been telling them about my wild life in Pahrump because you go out in the desert like the rocks and everything. After a while, you get enough sun that it makes you do something. Like you're the guy. Remember Bruce, the actor in Treasure of Sierra Madre? That old guy. That old guy where he goes, "Gold, gold, gold." That's going to be me someday with 14 cats. Anyway, I'm jibber-jabbing right now, which is the type of storytelling I learned from my dear brother Todd, the Vikey boy. So what story was I telling, Ronnie? Oh, about the trailer parks, yeah. So here I am, all wild, and I think I should be committed or something. And I told him I'm hanging out because my best friend now, my guitarist I met, the dispensary.
Oh, that's where we met.
We
Oh,
met in
yeah.
the dispensary, and then
remember.
we saw each other at Tom's, too.
Yeah.
But I ran into him and I saw, man, he had the best goddamn wig on for doing Keith Richards. And I thought, if we use cowboy names, he's got to be like Katie Richards or something.
Oh, that was that
Keith
day.
is illegitimate cowgirl daughter.
Yeah.
Cowgirl daughter. Where am I going?
went to the Grove.
Oh, so I told them I was hanging out in the trailer park and we're decorating up a little area to play and all that stuff. And they went like, "Hey man,
Is that a new
hey guys,
one that you
listen.
hadn't tried before?
Yeah, this guy.
Hey guys, they said you're making the wrong kind of friends. The crazy criminal element. Pahrump has a reputation, right?
Yes, it does.
But it's
And
not deserved.
yeah, this trailer park when Robbie ended up on the on the TV, right? Here, I'll just get this one.
So when Robbie
You can jump up from you there, yeah.
when Robbie ended up on the TV, they said when they're on Cops or whatever show that was, and they said on the show the cops were talking about this neighborhood. Saying, this is a neighborhood with a high crime element, whatever. It's like, you know what? Our particular trailer park,
It's very safe.
Anything.
Everybody looks after each other too.
fairly pretty good. Yeah.
It's like a classic high intensity neighborhood watch.
Yeah,
Nobody
but
comes in here that somebody doesn't know and look out for.
Right. Well, see what happens. Somebody comes in here. Somebody comes around here with an intent to do harm. We'll all gang up on them, and that's how that works. They might end up in.
No, I have to say because I'm looking at some other ones too, thinking of living there. I'm looking at other ones and thinking of living, and I have to say this.
We have friends
within
in
your
helicopters.
within
They're
your group
just
here.
the North Pole naked.
Well, but I mean within your group here of people, Ronnie. Within your group here of people, it's a really cool thing. It's great. We're doing a music.
Don't do it. It'll freeze off. Don't do it.
So I say to my friends,
Leave our trailer
I
park.
say to my friends, you do not know what you're talking about because here I'm hanging out.
5 years
Where I
ago,
could
it was a
live,
little
you know,
rougher, and now it's all
totally
that
cool.
bad left and
There
never
are
really
people
came
down the
back.
street
So
that have
it never
beavers
has
and
been.
Chrysler 300 special
ever
editions.
since all these trailers in the middle here was so rowdy.
Yeah.
All the traffic.
It's inexpensive.
And all of a sudden that went away and everybody was happy.
Dorothy
used to be
Saka,
a lot of
you're going to get a copy of this.
Right.
But you led
Right.
me
There
down
was only a
the
few
trailer
trailers in the trailer park.
So now Ronnie is an excellent filmmaker and stuff. I'm the executive producer, just came up with the idea, I guess. But we're making 2 movies, which is
But-
our submission.
Actually, you're the executive producer only of the 2 movies.
I'm executive
And-
producer only of those 2 movies.
That's right.
Okay, well that's fine. The 2 movies are first one is A Highway Runs Through It from Nevada, which is a story I keep on embellishing, and now I just decided I got to make a movie about it. So I've
And
been
that's
interviewing some
takeoff.
people.
Is that a takeoff off of the a river runs through it?
Yeah, the wording
Yeah.
the wording
The
is
wording.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a poet.
the content has nothing to do
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
No, but it's a very catchy title, and
Don't
that's
you
going
have
to be
seen the
fun.
movie, right?
That'll be
Right.
a bit different than
Yeah,
the other
River
movies.
runs
especially if
through
you've
it.
seen the movie.
Because we're
Yeah,
very
the lighter
inspired by the Trailer Park Boys from Canada, Nova Scotia.
Yeah, that's your life.
So we decided it would be pretty interesting, and we're doing some of that right now in the trailer park, in our great little Sabrina's park pad. Where was I going with that? Damn it. So we're doing that. It's going to be called Pahrump NB Trailer Park Boys / Girls with a Z, Crazy Town, USA. It may not be it would be a good idea to use different names so nobody knows who did the. But they'll sell because it's Pahrump. It advertises the city, and that's
Yes,
one
it
cool
does.
thing about the eccentricity. And,
Yes.
yeah. So I think this is really a good idea. It's a ways away, and I've been doing interviews, and I'm very interested in the historical part for the highway runs through it, because I've been looking at the Wikipedia page and it's pretty pathetic. So I'm an editor for Wikipedia too, and I like doing that. So anyway, that's the story about how my wealthy white friends look at trailer parks and they don't know what they're talking about. It's a social media where everybody looks after each other. People manage to get by on, $800, whatever a month. You can do it. It's tight, you can do it. Signing out. Big Tex from Big Tex and the Space Cowboys from Pahrump, Nevada.
Yeah. So,
And
the
what's your
Space Cowboys. Don't you think we know where it's at?
We're
We're
the
the
Space. We gotta practice
Space
on it.
Cowboys.
I know you know where that's at.
Yeah.
I love Stevie Miller. Fly like
And
an
you know who
eagle.
hated Stevie Miller?
Fly like an
You know who
eagle.
hated Steve Miller?
Love the one you're with.
Miles Davis hated Steve
All
Miller.
the women love me when I sing that song. Love the way you're with.
He thought he was the most freaking
He's
overrated
good. I like him.
freak. He didn't like Steve Miller at all.
He's
Miles Davis.
touring again.
Steve Miller is most.
Yeah, I know. And he loved the Dead though. Miles Davis, because they did so much improvisation. It was all right in his
Well, like a-
ballpark. But he did not like Steve Miller. He played, along Steve Miller, and he
Yeah.
That was a shame because that was
That's
New
my
York.
lovely wife. Yes, here I am, drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon in the trailer park. Pretty soon I'm calling my hands and my knees down the street performing critical acts just because I came to the trailer park.
Now, where is there a ashtray?
We were building one somewhere. We need to get one at Goodwill, huh? That'll do.
Yeah.
I want to go to Goodwill.
This place is really getting to look good, Ron. It really is progressive.
Hey, you know what's cool? When we get all this junk done, processed,
We will.
the metal and all the materials
Yeah.
processed and made into what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And I get that area behind that fence
Want this?
done.
Yeah.
This is our.
Well, this is my old pipe.
Yeah, that's Annie's gun.
Annie's gun.
Super lemon haze.
Super lemon haze, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Anyway.
high end.
So when I get when I get it all done and the fence moved, check it out. That tree right there is the shade zone. It hits by 10 o'clock. It's shady here. And so that means we start at 10 in the summer.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
all day.
I gotta work.
10, yeah, well, whatever. But that's what I'm saying. See, I can open up that gate and open up.
I don't
go
know.
Open
In the middle, in the mornings, it is a little bit cooler, but you're
Oh,
still
it's
talking
nice in the morning.
90s. Even in the shade,
nice in the
probably
morning,
gonna be 90s.
Ronnie, I mean,
By
it's
10
nice
o'clock.
in the morning. I
Yeah,
go out and do
yeah.
a lot of shit in the morning.
Anyway, so ultimately,
Yeah, that's not good.
ultimately, when I'm all done
It's
with
getting
all
us.
this, as a private, I'm gonna call it a private venue.
Sometimes I don't get up till
It's
10.
not a party, yeah.
Private venue.
No sales of liquor.
No sales going on here
No
at
sales,
all.
just free exchange of love.
Free exchange of
By loving people.
yeah, loving people.
If you come to San Francisco.
Yeah, so when we do open up, it's right now we're just going to be limited on Friday evenings. Later, when we open up, I want to do a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, like 9 a.m. And then I'll have an interior done where we have interior things going on. And when I'm open up and I'll be doing stuff, producing stuff, whatever I'm doing, people can show up and get involved.
Cool, man.
That's the idea.
It'll be
For
better
food,
for fall.
and
when
for
it's
food,
cooler
marijuana,
and
whatever.
What
It's
about
potluck.
Big Tex? If Big Tex got a big Saturday night gig over at Chatawada, you can't. I mean, you wouldn't you run out of energy?
Oh no! Well,
Yeah.
yeah. See, if we got a Friday night gig, what we'd have to do is go dark for the gig.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But I could still open up in the
Yeah.
daytime. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
There's
no,
a lot
I
of
won't
people
run out
who
of
are retired here.
energy because I'll be doing what I like to do. I would do
You're
what
already
I love.
I can see you getting it already.
Yeah.
I can see the transformation.
Yeah.
From
You're
first time I saw
almost
this.
there.
Yeah.
It's all a progression as
Yeah.
you had planned with her. And it's look how big it is now. This
Anyway.
area that's organized is going to be nice. and
Anyway,
big.
you know what machine I'm going to need really? And I guess I could use it. I could use a Dremel. Let me use an example. This is
I used to have a drum, but it's
Oh,
sold.
look at this right here. This is what needs to
Gave
happen
it
to
away.
this stuff. This right here, well, maybe not this, because this is got a piece, maybe application cooking.
Yeah.
The other piece to this is somewhere.
Sure.
But just scrap metal, anything flat. I need to cut out pole pieces from a space motor. Okay? I need to build stator.
I used to have a Dremel, but I got rid of when I moved
Anyway,
out of my house. And
The
used
wine, all the magnet wire from all the deflection yokes and the TVs, and then
Yeah.
some, and magnet wire can make from any and all scrap wire that we can get. Okay, goes into the windings. So all flat sheet metal of any size that could be up to the size that I need, and down to the minimum sizes I need. And gets cut into layers of pole pieces. You know what a laminated you know how about transformers laminated? They're laminated poles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
The
it's
whole
right.
motor's a laminated motor,
Yeah.
and it gets windings all the way around the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, we're gonna need donations for our Spaces Association. We need donations
People's space.
We need to buy from Two Brothers Junk. We need to buy every speaker magnet they got,
PSA.
or every automobile speaker they
Give
have.
money to PSA. Give money.
Yes.
That's a subliminal message. Give
Yeah,
Give money to
right.
PSA.
It's not subliminal. There's nothing
Give
subliminal.
money to PSA.
You're right on camera.
Give money to PSA. Give money to
He's funny as fuck. He's right on camera.
I love you, brother,
Subliminal
sister.
message.
Give money to
Anyway.
PSA.
Anyway, yeah.
Everybody support PSA heavily. We'll take anything with 6 digits.
Yeah, no. See, people don't know yet. We haven't on the website divulged anything about where all of our research has led us into ultimately finding the
Holy Grail.
key to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Holy Grail.
Holy Grail.
Yeah, we did find the Holy Grail, and we used physics to do it. Believe it or not, high school
Yeah.
physics.
High school.
My
Physics.
favorite. Yes. And that's what's really funny.
I'd rather
the
not even
simplest
think about high school.
fucking
What
freaking thing.
you barking at?
What's wrong, Ronnie?
I remember high school.
No.
That's why you sit down.
I'm gonna sit down.
They have a great teacher in college.
I'm not
so,
worried about the
physics.
Here. Let me. We're
I
gonna.
used
Yeah,
to do
this
the
this
basics
sofa
of
is great.
school.
This love seat.
Barrier
It's a perfect spot for sunset
I'm
watching.
not sticking around long, he said, but then Ronnie always says, tell me a story, and then it's an hour later.
Yeah.
I've got some stories, some good stories. Let's see.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna sit down on the love seat.
Yeah, to me,
$10
taking
from
a really good college level physics class though.
Okay, I'm going to tell a story.
Okay. Tell a story.
I'm going to tell a story about Lake Superior, the lake they call it Gitchagumi, in the song by Gordon Lightfoot III. I've been all the way along it, of a nice part of it anyway, from the Canadian, well into Western Ontario, then all the way down to Lake Superior and the hop over to the Northern Peninsula, the Upper Peninsula sticking out. It's an absolutely beautiful lake. And like it says in the song, has really huge waves in the winter when
Not in
the
tune.
east-west fetch it's like an ocean. You can't see across it. It's so beautiful. And the bluffs when you go up north of Duluth up to the into Canada, they're very high bluffs all along the way of rock. There's some really nice semi-precious gems, semi-precious mineral collecting. It's outstanding in the winter too. That's the lake they call Gitchagumi. And I gotta go, man. I already sang that. My little pussy is lonely.
Well,
My
finish
little
your
pussy
story.
wants to be petted. I did. I'm just cutting it right there. That's it. Just showing how beautiful the coastline was. It's, I think we should go up there because for me this is kind of a bucket list trip. Look how nice the weather is now.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down. Oops. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down to the big lake they
My
call
sister's been
Gitchagumi.
posted me all these great pictures from Oregon.
The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald laid in quay. And the good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the sky gales of November came early.
I was so lucky to see him one time.
Wow.
See.
Yeah. He's got many good
The
songs.
ship was a pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin.
I don't know if he passed away or not, but I haven't heard nothing from him for a
And as big freighters go, it was
Normally
bigger
you hear
than
something every
most.
couple
He's
of
old.
The
years.
crew and Captain Wilson's
He's like 80 probably.
Pretty close. He started in the mid 60s doing stuff.
concluding some terms with a couple
It
of
become
steel
really
firms as
big
they
until
left fully loaded from
Early 70s.
Yeah.
But he had been on the road
later that
for
night when the ship's bell
8
rang.
years or 6
Would
years.
it be the
Yeah.
north wind they'd be
I
feeling?
think around mid 60s.
I made it so far.
You did good.
Yeah. Oh, this is such a challenge. This is what makes the song so hard to do is not the music, but the lyrics.
All the lyrics. A little
Trying to
bit-
remember all the lyrics.
The other
It's
problem
like
for me
trucking.
also is
I want to hear the whole album of.
I've got it, but I'm leaving.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not the best of. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Sundown. I want to hear the album Sundown.
Oh, we
I
have
haven't
to
heard
sing
that
it.
in a while. I have it. I just had. to
It's
pull it
a
out of
great
my-
song. We are going to do Sundown.
But some of the other songs on that album is just so. I don't think there's a bad song.
Hey
on
Ronnie,
that
you know the good thing about your own song, it's romantic and stuff. So you go through dancing in the romantic period, then you take a break and get laid or get a blowjob or eat some pussy during the break. You get them all. That's my thinking is get them all fired up.
That's why rock and rollers are rock and rollers.
That's why they'll come back to see us.
Get laid.
I intend to get a lot of sex.
You know, most teenagers, that's why they start rock and roll band. Actually.
I I'm doing it. I've been in one or two before, but not to the extent we're doing here. This is really
But
wonderful.
was, you know, most teenagers, that's the reason why they started bands.
Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel
I
like
sure
I'm winning when I'm losing again.
Much
was
safer.
in a band in high school. Used to drum, but I never had the stamina. I was a little bit
Oh, we
skinny.
gotta listen to that one
Kid.
and get the sheet
They
music.
just never had the stamina behind like an hour or something like that. When you do it for 30, 40 years, you'll figure it out.
Well, probably not. I won't live that long. Can you
No,
hand
what
me those
I'm saying
bongos?
Sure. Here,
I like beating them.
here, you take the bongos over to the
Okay.
dolly for you. Like that.
Watch out.
Oh,
Hey,
ow.
thanks for the party, Sabrina.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of people show up this time.
Yeah, it's
It doesn't
bringing
matter.
parties
It's
all the
still
time.
good. It's still good, Brian.
Yeah, well, there was.
I enjoyed myself.
If one, here's how I feel. If one person shows up, I'll keep doing it.
Well, and I'm getting set up for my area where I set up. It makes me feel more comfortable.
If it wasn't Ben on the third, Brian might have came over. You know what I mean? But because he got so whacked with the heat
Yeah.
and doing all this running around in the
You did a lot of
heat of the
stuff.
day,
Yeah.
it just zapped him.
I didn't pull out any food because nobody showed up in
Yeah.
time enough for it.
And I didn't bring that because they just ate, and so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be hungry. And
Uh,
would have brought 2 sandwiches. That was about all. You know,
I've got that fish and stuff. We've got to use it. So maybe we ought to do this
something tomorrow.
personal
do a
right
fish
here.
fry thing.
Yeah, cook it here. Do like what I was gonna do. Start earlier, but not without the whole party.
Yeah, because we get to see on TV both NASCAR
Yeah.
things. It's a road race too. So, but that starts at noon. It'll be over by 3.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm doing tomorrow.
Oh,
Watching
well,
NASCAR.
see,
Because we got all the groceries done, everything done. You know, Bill's done. The only thing he's got to do is go out to the cable
Yeah.
thing on Monday, but not till Monday. I don't think he's gonna do it tomorrow. But
Yeah,
I'll do it
okay, so
Monday.
let's plan on using the meat I bought for this party
Okay.
tomorrow. Here at a little private party tomorrow.
Yeah, just
You know, and then if you want to come tomorrow and have some of that meat. Because let's just see, here's the thing, the meat's not it's fish, it's not gonna keep it use it.
I don't know if I got enough room in my fridge even to put it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm going to the temple.
Oh, for the Buddhist temple?
Yeah, I hope she comes along, but I'm going with June, who's like 80 years old, and her relative died.
Where is it located? I know it's
Her
right on me.
relative died. So, you know, you usually go to the temple. Nobody else would take her. But I suspect my cuddly, he's got quite a thing. Oh, I'll tell him later. See you later, buddy. See you later, Bruce. Thank
Take
you
care.
so much for your generosity.
Yeah, that's really sweet for one of those $17 pre-rolls. And that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already got 5 bowls out of it. You know that? I already got 5 bowls, and I still got about 4 more to go.
Oh, and you were trying to finish talking to him.
Oh, about the probably get about 10 bowls out of this
Oh yeah,
pre-roll.
yeah.
That's not bad.
As long as you don't smoke them like a joint, take them apart. Anyway, what I'm saying is that you pack those bongos with you whenever we.
They don't weigh anything.
That's right.
You still have brain space.
Yeah, well, no.
It's good. The thing about it is, you can use this for other things. Have them come up and play.
all they
they'd
hear.
be sorry that they did any kind of criminal activity. Wish whack.
The other thing that works well is they have this thing with Gulf Coast. It's called a bad fish pulley. It's basically a nightstick. It's a nice little.
I like to watch electricity go through your body. Myself. Hey Ronnie, I like electricity going through your body myself.
Yeah. Yeah. 60,000 volts.
Oh, deterrent.
Yes. Yeah, tasers are very good.
Why do I smell chicken?
There's a taser on steroids.
Yeah.
You guys, you're fun.
10 amps, 60 million volts.
I've been like that.
Beep.
The last thing he'll remember is I'll say Star Trek does matter.
I can see him. That's not around my car here. I don't want to hit it. Oh, you're good? Alright, drive safe.
I will. I'm going to
We'll see you, hopefully see you in the park soon, okay? Yeah, okay. Hopefully sooner than next time.
The next.
Yeah, that sounds funny. It's kind of an oxymoron. But it means, after you break it down, it means sooner than the next time we do this. Sabrina's Friday.
Oh my god.
Friday mixer.
Yeah,
Sabrina's
this
Friday
stuff
mixer.
is freaking.
Well, let's see. You know what? Let's see. What have we not tried yet? Oh, we did try that.
I tried everything. 'Cause you only got 2 things. I got 1 thing.
I got 4 times. But this one. No, this actually, no. This one would be Ryan's. You tried that one. And then we got the frosty forest here. Frosty forest. Well, I propose a mixed bowl.
Oh my god. How much you gotta bring in? Just the wires?
Um,
The mic?
yeah, I was gonna bring the instruments and the mics, and then and let the speakers fly through the night because it's not looking like rain.
No.
No.
These stars.
Yeah, I can see airplanes and stars. So yeah, they're not gonna rain. So yeah, all I gotta
Yeah,
do
just
is
bring the cords and the instruments.
Yeah.
Mic stand's gonna even stay out.
yeah. Well, these two do stay out. These hokey homemade ones. Yeah, they're for that. They just hang out. This one doubles as a place to hang the hose around and put it on a mister. A personal mister. Anyway, that automobile speaker Brian gave me sounds pretty good, but you know it's an automobile speaker meant to go behind the truck, or behind a truck seat. But I figured out how to make it into a PA speaker, and that's to just give it
You do the wiring behind it and plug.
well, yeah,
into it.
because it's got the tweeters. Here. There's Sabrina. Watch, look at Sabrina. She's all happy. Are you happy? She's happy girl, isn't she? Look at her, how happy she is. Yeah. Well, it wasn't a total bust, was it? We got Scott over here. And Bruce came over here, and that's it. Scott and Bruce. This time.
I think
People
after
who
it
said
gets
they-
cooler, Bobby will come out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd probably get better as it gets cooler.
You and Maddie would
Start sooner.
walk up, just too hot.
Yeah.
Maddie stayed in the car in the air conditioning. Except for the going out one time and it was just a few steps to the door and the air conditioning and inside to pay her one bill.
So let's see.
I gotta get a freaking. Do you know how hard it is to get a cheap that will send it to you in the mail? NFL wear, like caps or T-shirts and shit like that. With certain emblems of certain teams and stuff. They're so freaking expensive. Like cap $25 to $35, and some of them are $50. You know, that has like the Giants on it or the their emblem, and it's an official cap. They have numerous people making them, but they're all official. You know, that they're paying to use that emblem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On their official caps. I'm sure the players wear these type of caps.
Yeah.
Around practice or on the field or whatever. So they're very much. They might just change the color of them a little bit for different looks.
Yeah.
But it's the same exact cap that they use. Oh, God. A little bit of this.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is after I take these 3,
Is that all that's on there, or is all kinds of stuff?
well, I got the 4 different kinds. Creepy forest. Well, I'm getting ready to add creepy forest. But we had the other one, which was the VCM number 2.
That's that one
right
there.
there. Yeah. So I pulled some of that out in there. Then I put some of the super lemon haze. Then I put some of that stuff I got from Brian, which is unlimited. And now I'm adding the creepy forest. And then I'm going to bring it over to you and scoop that pile off onto your plate. Or you pass your plate.
Where's the bowl anyway? Over by you.
This one here. Again.
Now let me use the other. Where's my bowl anyway? Where's my bowl?
Did you bring your bowl?
Yeah,
Did
'cause
you
that's
load-
what I loaded
You were passing it around. It's over here then.
Sure. Wait a minute. I got it in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
Why did I put it in my pocket? I was gonna smoke more pot. I have no idea. Maybe impulse to put it in my pocket so I knew where the hell it was.
All right, here. So here's how to get around there. You know why I put that there? It's because of that big root that's sticking up.
Oh, okay.
It's for safety. So it's like, well, best spot for the
No, just sit that down on top of there. Or doesn't matter. That way I'll put in a little pile of that.
Yeah, this is the mix.
And then I can put a little bit of each, mix it around, and make the bowl. How does that
That's the
sound?
mix right there.
How's that sound?
That's the mix right there. That pile. This pile is still, well, it's got some of the ash and then it's got
Oh, okay.
The,
This is the
the-
pile
yeah.
of the 4, right? Or the 3 or whatever.
4. Yeah, that's got 4 different kinds. So you're getting ready to do 5 at once.
Okay, I understand.
Very interesting. 5 kinds at once. Anyway, I brought the cutlery, brought the cutting board, set it all up, ready to pull food out. These onions are starting to go. Yeah, that one's no good. Those are no good. Why don't you take these compost all of it?
Yeah, remember we were talking about that a week ago.
Yeah. Compost. And what I got for compost right
Well, here, you go ahead and hit it if you want. Try it out. 5 different weeds in there.
Yeah.
I put quite a bit of this thing.
There's a pot. We got 2 bowls, huh?
Oh, more than that. 3 bowls there.
Well, that's the beauty of mixing
That's
this
still
stuff.
pretty good size. And you haven't even done whatever
Haven't even
that
touched the
mess
pile
is over
so,
here.
Yeah, a little bit of each one.
Yeah.
Ooh! And the cool thing is that when you mix them, you get some stuff that's in one kind isn't necessarily in another. So you get to add like if one's got that caddis set it. You can't even
Whatever
pronounce
it is.
But yeah,
Whatever the fuck that shit
Yeah.
is, man.
yeah. Well, there's so many different chemicals that occur in all the different varieties. Well, that's why I'm saving all those tickets that come with them, is because I want to take them and make a
them
list
up.
of all the chemicals,
Right.
and then what I'll do is make a spreadsheet that where you can pump in the values of each kind, and it averages it for you. So when you make a mix of like 5 kinds, you pump in all the values and you get an
Right.
average. It saves you from having to do the math.
You know what I love to do too? I just did it like this last week. I came up. It started with that Royal Gorilla, and I looked it up on a strain site that really explains each strain to detail. You know, gives you a whole page full of information about each strain.
Yeah.
And these fathers and grandfathers strains that went down through the tree and shit. It goes all the way back into the 60s, you know, some of these strains. That they still have to make these other strains. They have to have, you know, clones and different things that to make these new strains. Because what they did to Royals was put together what made the original Gorilla Glue #1, and then added something or other, another strain that was iconic, with 2 other strains that made that,
Came out tasting good.
and put it together and made Royal. Royal Gorilla.
Yeah.
The Royal Glue. Had no number to it, because they already had all the way up to 4 now. Gorilla Glue 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what they've been selling over there is 4. They haven't been selling the original, the very first Gorilla Glue strain. They've been selling 4. And that's what the treat was. That's why I was so happy last month that I got the Royal, is because I haven't tasted Gorilla Glue #1 in a long time. That was the closest I think I ever got since the 70s. Smoking Gorilla Glue. You know, the original. Back in Illinois. So, that was cool. Because me and Tony would get Gorilla Glue #1 as well. I don't know. I think we need another bowl. I think we're already wasted. That was, what, 2 hits?
Anyway,
Might be clogged a little bit too. Pretty fine.
we'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll have to look for that album. I would like to listen to that one of the things. That Gordon Lightfoot. It doesn't have that your song on it, but it's got so many other songs that are amazing.
yogurt,
Lemonade yogurt.
lemonade yogurt cocktail. Yes. And blend some of the yogurt into the lemonade.
Almost cheese curds. Not quite. There's no cheese in it.
No cheese.
Yeah, there's no
Just
dairy
microbes.
in it. Is there?
No dairy. Yeah. 'Cause everybody thinks yogurt's dairy.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
I probably did for many years.
Yeah. Well, until you learn some biology, you realize, oh, yogurt's not dairy or it's little
Yeah,
fish.
probably when I was a kid, I thought yogurt was dairy. Hey, that's why I probably didn't eat it.
Yeah.
I don't remember my parents ever buying yogurt. I don't know. Upstate New York, maybe not been a yogurt. You would think so because there was a lot of cheese being made upstate New York. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You would think that yogurt was something that was being made, even though it wasn't a cheese product, but there was.
Well,
Curds
it didn't
and
used to
whey.
be so popular.
I guess curds and whey wasn't
Right.
popular.
It's been around a long time. It's
A
been,
lot of people don't know what curds and whey is either.
no, but
That's a strange.
they're gonna
one.
learn. They're gonna learn right now that curds and whey, or the word cottage cheese, is a different language for saying curds and whey. Or it's a cottage cheese, curds, cottage.
I would think so.
Yeah,
It's a curds of some type of cheese, curds,
it's made by.
and the
Warming the
whey.
milk
I don't
up.
know what whey is.
Well, the whey is the byproduct, like
Maybe
in
it's
yogurt.
possible.
The liquid I just poured
It'd be
out, that was
interesting to
whey.
look that up though in Wikipedia or something.
Yeah.
You know what curds and whey is.
Yeah, well,
I guess you could Google it, huh?
well, I'm getting ready to tell you right now because I'm an expert on the subject.
What the curds
the
and
word
whey?
curds comes from the word curdle, which is when you milk curdles. You've had milk curdle on you. Well, milk was starting to spoil a little bit. Curdles if it gets in an acid environment. But the way cottage cheese is made, or curds and whey is made, is it's warmed up. The milk is warmed up to like to 100. It's warmed up pretty high. It's 140 degrees or something. It's to pasteurization temperature, and then it's put in. You can use vinegar, or you can use lemon juice, or any other edible acid. And when you put that acid in there,
right?
it curdles. And then what's left is the liquids, and you pour most of the liquids off. You can leave a little bit of liquids on it. Some people like to add a little milk back in it. But it is a purely dairy product because it is the milk fibers separated from the lactose and the acids.
You'll have to look that up. What Wikipedia would say about some crazy nut that that's what he does is that type of biology. It'd be interesting to see if they get somebody like that.
Now yogurt on the other hand,
It's a totally different
is
thing.
brewed.
Yeah.
It's cultured,
Right.
cultivated, and basically you can take any milk off the shelf. It's already out of the jug. It's already been homogenized and pasteurized. It's already been heated up, and it's already been stirred. So all you have to do is basically let it spoil. But you let it spoil. You don't let it spoil slow, because if you let it spoil slow, then other microbes can take hold.
You don't want to do that.
You
right?
just put it at about 98.6 degrees is a good temperature. 100 degrees, 102 is good. This summer.
That's all right. I'll go buy my curds and whey at the grocery store.
Well, I'm talking about yogurt.
I know yogurt.
Yeah.
I love the yogurt. Oh, I tried the freaking whipped peanut butter chocolate yogurt that they just put out, and it's horrible.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Oh, anything chocolate yogurt is horrible.
I gotta add that thing to off the shelf milk. It helps to take some yogurt and culture it before you let it go. Or you give it a booster shot, because those microbes, in the process of pasteurization and homogenization, it kills everything except for some really strong ones that survive through it. Some microbes are in the factory, in the jugs, because the microbes are everywhere. You can't get rid of them.
Can't get rid of
Everywhere.
them. I agree with that.
Anyway,
That
so
might be the end of civilization because of microbes.
but,
Bad ones.
yeah.
Bad microbes could kill a whole race
Oh yeah,
of
sure
people.
could.
Look at what a certain microbe did in the, what was it, the 12th century, 13th century,
Mm-hmm.
13th
Oh, yeah.
century, the Black Plague, and
Oh yeah.
all that. That was caused by a microbe that was.
Nostradamus. That was the age. Oh, when he first did vaccinations. The first
Oh, the
vaccinations
Black
were
Plague?
done to cure Black Plague. Yeah, it was Nostradamus. who did it, wasn't it?
1300, something
Yeah.
like that.
The first.
13, 1400.
Um,
The Black Plague.
yeah.
Because the rats, I believe rats was.
Isn't that amazing that guy could figure that out way back when? Long time ago, he
And
figured
have
that
a cure,
out.
figure out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a vaccination.
Yeah. And you know that you
They
know the
just
man
said that you
had
had
to be
to
hella
change
smart.
your environment and change your eating habits because the rats were coming from because of what they were doing.
The feces
Right,
were getting in the food.
right. And they were
The
eating
urine
it, right.
and the feces, and it was,
And the thing was in the rat's stomach because they were getting it from something else. You know what I mean? They were eating something else that was affecting their metabolism.
of course, the rats were immune.
Right, they were just getting fat off them.
Yeah.
Dead bodies.
Yeah.
There were so many of them.
Yeah.
They're eating their own infestations of what they did to the human.
Yeah.
And eating it over again and
yeah.
getting more
And
infestations.
yeah, just
More and more and more.
yeah. Talk about
Yeah,
nasty microbes.
that's why one person could walk into a village of hundreds and kill everybody in the village.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just one person. That was because it was
Yeah. It's not so bad like that now, but
airborne, all kinds of different ways that one
There
person
was a time-
can
well,
cause that whole village.
look at what happened. The conquistadors and stuff. They come.
Yeah,
from there.
they had all kinds
yeah.
of terrible
Sure.
things that
Yeah.
killed off. What they didn't kill already, they slaughtered like a million. But the rest of them they just died off. Most
Well,
of them.
they brought
Aztecs
harmful microbes over from
Right,
Europe.
Sure.
That's what happened.
Yeah, we got him. They got him back.
Yeah.
Because they did the same thing to. Now the American Indians, the opposite. We killed off a lot of American Indians because of our bad.
Oh yeah,
Microbes.
Yeah, I gotta have it backwards. American Indians died from
Right,
microbes.
where
brought.
we gave it to the Aztecs
the
gave
Aztecs
it
gave
to,
it to them,
that
to-
they were
to-
immune
yeah.
to,
Yeah.
but they weren't. Brought it back and started a
Yeah,
little
and then who was that?
academic themselves, right?
That was I
The-
don't remember this
the
history. Who
it was
that
it was the Spanish, so it had
Yeah,
been
it
in
was-
Spain that
Yeah, I'm
happened.
trying to remember the man's name, the leader,
Oh,
that
man.
that led the ships and the army over there.
Conquistador,
The
Matador. Who
the
knows?
conquistador.
I know it. The jack off of all jack offs. I conquer you because you are there.
Yeah.
Because I am an idiot. I cannot see how wide the world should be ever free.
Oop.
And let you do whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah.
Because if that civilization had survived, and as advanced already they were, they could have changed the world
Yeah.
in a lot of ways. It would have changed the way
Oh, here. Let's go for this.
a lot of people looked at geometry and different other sciences, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because they were really superior to anything that Spain had. That was the only thing Spain had was they could shoot them. You know, they had primitive weapons, but they didn't need weapons. They had that whole region believing in whatever they believed in. You know, everyone ate, everyone survived. You know, might have been some type of a class system, but maybe not. Might have been more democratic than you think. You know, in the sense that everybody had plenty. You worked, you ate, and had a good place to live, and you could raise a family. In those communities, I'm sure. I'm sure they used slave labor for a lot of the hard work and their own people to enjoy the labors. I'm sure that happened a lot in the Aztec world. White or got that. Yeah, those 3 bowls. Yeah, I haven't even heard what I put together because it didn't. I'm sure the original tapes are seamless. You know what I mean? The original master Betty boards are seamless that they did. But to put it on there, they had to take out a CD's worth of songs that was just their own. They wrote and put it in an order that sounded like it went together and seemed those. So it seemed like the first time since Dick did it once in a while when he only had partial shows. That was soundboard, Betty boards or whatever it was. He would do that. He would do a whole show, and then if he needed a 4th disc, he would do a partial show, whatever they had. And that was it. Or he would do 2 partial shows because he was missing like first sets of something, but he had a whole second set, and he would stick it at the end. And Dick got a lot of slack about that shit. If he just wanted to put as much dead stuff out there that was really good quality. He wanted whole shows, of course, but when he only had like certain things that was so outstanding, he used it as the old tapers used to do. They used to use fillers when they used to have like maybe a 3rd cassette that only had like maybe the encore on it or something. They stuck about maybe a whole first set would stick on that tape, the rest of the tape, or whatever, or maybe just the jam part of a show that was really good as filler. And sometimes people would give me tapes and I would play the filler more than I'd play the freaking show. The filler was so amazing. They would run this thing that the filler was like usually the jam of the second set of some show. I'm sure some of the tapers tried when they did that to fill up space on cassettes, when they were handing them out. I'm sure they did nice soundboard of some of their favorite jams, to fill it. And maybe around the same period of time, too. The 71 show, maybe do another jam of a 71 show. Or something like that. So it would kind of go together somewhat with all the different periods the Dead did. Each period sounded totally different. They didn't do a lot of the songs. They only kept a handful of them all through the period. That either Bobby just loved and just wouldn't give up, or Jerry loved, or whatever, But they always did the other one for most of the time. At the end, it was a treat more than anything. You know what I mean? They didn't do it like they do it back in the day, But Jerry always loved Morning Dew. He always did it at least a couple of times each tour, to end a set.
Oh, I messed up when I did that song. I messed up the lyrics. Just now realized that I messed it up. But that's how
brain has too
couple
many
months.
shells.
Yeah.
You know that? That's why, because it's hard for you to pull out certain shells from.
Yeah.
Because you have so many shells.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's part of the problem.
And a lot
That
of
might
them,
be even a compliment if you look at it that
well,
way.
it is a compliment because it takes a hell of a lot of brain power to keep
Right,
track
to
of
keep all the shells.
all the shelves I have to keep, you know. And you know, the thing is that a lot of the shelving is in my brain is stuff that's occupying, like where is what in this piles of junk, and after the piles of junk are processed into what they're going to become, that is to say, you know, I repeat it again, space motor parts and other stuff like part of for this facility, like a lot of that lumber and stuff becomes more fencing, and the stage over here, the outside stage, I gotta want to extend this fence out, take it around that tree, and then I want to put wire fence, take the wire that comes down and move it to the back, and make a passageway around that shop and around the swamp cooler, a run for Sabrina, and she can run that side too. How cool would that be for you, huh? Yeah, she'd love that.
Might be another way.
Right? And then for privacy zone, I'll put, you know, more of this picket fence stuff, the redwood fence, and I want to do the redwood fence on that other side around there, and down that side, or at least the one in between the two places doesn't have to be the redwood. Well, it can be anything, but I want it to be solid material, so it's like privacy zone. So we got privacy zone on that side,
Cool thing.
and a privacy zone, big privacy zone on this side.
Dragon's upside down.
Oh, dragon doggy love. It's a dragon. Yeah, he does love that dragon. Oh, I saw her cuddling with it one day. She was cuddling with the dragon. That's cute. I wish I would have. I went to go get a camera so I could take a picture of it.
Sure, yeah.
And yeah, she got up when I got back. Like, darn it.
It's nice and soft, so it's cool.
I think that was the last one.
Yeah, I had it.
Anyway, that's the last of our pile.
No, we got another bowl.
Oh, okay. And there's still that other pile.
Yeah, there's a pile over here.
So we could take that and add more to it and make another mixed bowl. You want to smoke some more?
You don't have to go home.
You got that snap drive, maybe?
Yeah, I got the snap drive.
Maybe you want to
Let's
move
try and move this back that way and we'll lease them. So one CD.
Yeah, move into it.
Because I'm interested in how it'll sound with it together. How I had to splice it together to see how if it will kind of go together
Okay.
or the splicing is way too off.
Yeah, so I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to,
I just
we're
grabbed
not
the
really
mics
closing
and the
down the
cords
party.
and
We're going to just move it and go.
just grab the stuff that needs to be inside real quick. All depends on how much cording you gotta decord.
Well, just to grab the instruments and the mics. Yeah, we'll plug the mics.
Yeah.
We'll grab the mics.
Just leave the cords out.
Yeah, and leave the
there.
cords lay.
That way you can
And
just
then
plug
grab
in.
we grab the cameras, the mics, and the guitar.
That's not too bad then. Because you can leave this stuff out here. I don't think nobody's gonna take it. Even the food and things like that. I doubt it very much. I'm gonna have a cigarette while you're playing with the chords.
So.
The cool thing about this is where you were just looking for the only Grateful Dead thing on this flash drive. Now there's two, but the other one is not a Days Picks, even though it is.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't call it Days Picks. I just said Grateful Dead Ann Arbor, or maybe the date from 1971, and then Ann Arbor, Michigan, or whatever, you know. So I didn't even call it Dick's Picks because now that it's not even a Dick's Picks anymore, I just used their, and I switched around the way the show actually was performed. As I said, a lot of it is right together. You know what I mean? It's just that they had to grab just enough of the show that was their songs that looked like it went together really well on a disc to give out for a bonus disc.
Right.
Missing one song. That's so funny. Just, it's a song I don't remember them hardly ever opening second sets with, too. Seems like that was a first set song. Well, it's just like they would open with Sugar Mag sometimes on second set in the early days when they first wrote it.
Yeah.
And it switched right from opening or just being a song in the middle of a set to a closer.
Yeah.
All the time from about 82 or 83 on.
Yeah.
When they were playing Sugar Mag, it was always like a closer.
Right.
If not the encore, it was the last song they played before the encore. You know, they had to at least organize just enough that they kind of, and then they just switched the jams around or switched the songs, but they knew the kind of order they were going to play it in at least, somewhat. Whereas in the early years, there was little order besides, well, here's all the songs we know, which ones we haven't played for a week or so.
Yeah.
Let's do that, you know. It was more like practicing for them, too.
Okay, I got the. All I gotta do is grab that. Here.
Well, you guys grabbed the mic. I mean, the
Camera. Yeah.
camera. Okay.
Ow. All right. So, for now, I guess that's the end of the movie. Of the Friday mixer. Right? Sabrina's.
Friday mixer.
Sabrina's Friday Mixers. That's what we're calling the event. At Sabrina's Party Pad. It's a private facility, not a business. But we like to party, so we want to have a party every Friday. Later we want to do Friday, Saturday. Then later we'll do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I think, well, that'll probably be enough.
And
Because
the
we have
public
to.
will tell us if it's too much.
Yeah. Yeah, the police will tell them.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
they'll tell us if it's too much.
Hey,
No,
man,
see-
it's just too much. Man.
See what later as I get this place done, I'll have interior facility too. So, there'll always be
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, Beans,
Want to come in?
you gonna come in with us, or you gonna hang out? She's probably gonna hang out. Anyway, we're gonna end the video. Let's see you later.